So,
Hey, Anna.
it's been a while. But Christmas is come and gone. We have some cool shit. I got a drone. I got two drones.
Nice.
I got
Ooh.
a big fucking Captain America drone, and then I got a
Of
little
course
like
you did.
helicopter, like Captain America, because of course I did.
No.
Autumn is telling me to remind you guys that the cap for my helicopter, like it's just cap, and like the helicopter's attached to him and like on the back, like he has a backpack, but his eyes are like this,
Mm.
like he's fucking terrified to be like flying. So last time you guys took a good amount of time to do research, try to find some lore, and uncover any kind of history or secrets you could. And the Great Worm, known only as the Mistress.
Mm-hmm.
You also repelled an attack from yet another Hobgoblin army.
Full circle, baby.
Yep. And the last thing you did was you were able to uncover a plot to assassinate the heir to the Railden throne, put into place by none other than the Masters. You learned that it is in the city of Ulham, an ancient city that was thought to be gone and buried, but it is and I'll be going back. I'm kind of like jumping back and forth here, but going back to one other thing I forgot to mention: all the people that you had uncovered in that plot ended up dying, and a squad of assassins had managed to make their way through and just clean sweep not only of the people but of their
Yep.
families.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was
And
gonna have
before we
that
go
guy
any
start
further,
rebuilding
I
my
have
city.
to go feed the cats. So I will be right back.
I almost got that guy to start building
I
the
know,
city
I
for
know.
free. Town.
Yep.
I learned last time to never throw my hammer ever again.
See, you got to get 3 levels of fighter,
Oh, so you're just
and then you
gonna
can just
get back.
recall it.
I'm not gonna go Eldritch Knight again
Mm-hmm.
in
No,
the
no.
same game.
Nah. See, you only go Eldritch Knight for those 3 levels to get that thing. Yeah, that's... Give a shit about the
Yeah.
spells that you get.
I'm gonna throw it up. Yeah. River the Encouraging.
Baby.
If an entrepreneur stole a staff of the Magi.
I didn't steal it. I just disappeared after I was given it.
Given is a strong.
True. Okay. I can throw it and then as a bonus action call it back.
What, with...
As a weapon bond.
Oh yeah, weapon bond.
It's only a bonus action to pull it back.
Yeah. Also, fun
I don't
fact, you
plan
can't
on
be
doing that,
disarmed
though.
while you're bonded to your weapon.
Yeah, you can't. But,
It's literally the ultimate tug of war. Let go! I physically cannot.
well, as long as Jesmar doesn't do that with the Berserker axe.
I mean, he technically already... It's pseudo-weapon bonded to him because it's cursed. No, we're getting rid of that as soon as we can.
The party doesn't have anybody with identify, and he was just like, "Yeah, I'll bond with, I'll attune to this weapon." Berserker Axe. Now he's cursed.
It's so fun.
Ugh. Oh, also, that fireball wouldn't have set you off. It's enemy.
Is
Only
it?
enemy damage. So they can't strategically. Your own party cannot strategically damage you.
Oh. I thought for sure it said like any damage as long.
It's okay. That session happened.
Yep. I mean, let's be real. Next turn he was going to get set off anyway because he was surrounded.
Oh yeah. Totally.
So it was a move.
We may have been thinking of the weapon of vengeance.
I don't know that I just read off what was copy pasted into my sheet from
Yeah. The main difference, though, is that you can banish the vengeful spirit from the sword, but you can't banish the berserk nature of the axe. Who's ready for some skeletons and stuff?
Skeleton dead.
Spooky
Now,
skeleton.
if Mike may have used some stat blocks and then tweaked them from the Critter Compendium that I sent him forever ago. And by tweet, I hope he tweaked it because every single skeletal enemy in that book has vulnerability to bludgeoning damage.
As they should.
And I have a hammer.
We're going to be fighting something that is loosely referred to as a bonado.
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 Yes.
Some food. I'm gonna get some food.
You better be able to bitch smack that with your hammer and destroy it.
I can't wait to get an additional +1 to my Maul of Thunderbolts.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
But the main thing that's good for level 16 is I get my +4. I'll have a +4 to my
You are sitting in a
rage
paper
damage
bag or the plastic bag.
instead.
What now? Something about a +4?
My rage damage goes
yeah.
up to 4 instead from 3.
Yep. And then it stays there forever.
Yes, but I will have finally maxed out something for the barbarian class.
Okay.
Oh. Huh. We won.
I'm thinking of Zoran. Fucking Zenerous.
Hey! I'm Jen.
Totally different.
So we did win, but we did have to feed Arranis to the Drake Lich. Turned out that she was just hungry, and she wanted to eat a half-elf, and we were like, here you go.
No, we would have fed Vernon in that case. Come on now.
And then he would have carved his way out.
Fucking Drax over here.
Nah.
Alright, I just got portrait for him. I'm just gonna wait.
Do you have me, Jim? Or did you say you need Kyle? Yeah. I'm afraid to hit reconnect. It's that kind of night.
Watching.
There we go.
There we go. Sorry. I watched Infinity War immediately after finishing Bandersnatch, and watching that movie right after watching a Choose Your Own Adventure thing was surreal. Because I was like, oh shit, I picked the wrong path. Oh no.
We're gonna have to watch Bandersnatch together sometime.
Well,
Where I make the decisions, but I've never seen it.
Oh, speaking of decision making, how's your Kingmaker streaming going?
Oh, it's done really well. On the 30th, I'm gonna kill Armagh and get Tristan back, and then I'll probably having thus completed book 3, that'll be the last,
Hey!
that'll be the last extra life stream of the year, so I'll probably just go playing it myself after that. But I do want to give some closure to book 3 before I stop streaming it.
I was able to tune into the initial charity stream, so...
I really appreciated that. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Thank you for donating.
I might have to get up and go missing for like 5 minutes at a time. So,
How dare you?
wisely.
Right, we've just been jumping.
How dare you, Jim?
Do it in such a strategic way.
yeah, Mika had to do, for understandable reasons, had to do a 16-hour workday.
Ooh!
Jeez.
Those suck.
It was a fun day being a nursing aide, apparently.
Ouch. That sucks.
Send
So
her
she-
my best.
So she is effectively immobile.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. Yikes.
She's been on her feet for 16 hours.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sucks. So, what would you like to do?
Arranis, we're going over to Embers, right?
Yes.
When you were using the fucking smoke that came out of my pipes, my dragon pipes there, did you discern a location of the city that we have to go to?
I'm sorry. What happened with your pipes? Did I burn them?
No, they were nothing but beneficial in my opinion, the sole reason that your spell worked. But
Oh, the Legend Lore spell.
the Legend Lore spell.
Right, we need to pick somebody up first.
Well, that's the follow-up to my question. My first question: were you able to discern a general location or no? Just that we have to follow the sun.
We have to pick up. It sounds like we have to pick up the sun.
The son of the
Go
sun.
to the desert. And essentially do the 40 years of wandering.
Let's try to cut that down. I've got a kid. But
Well, it won't be. Don't worry, they'll still be your baby boy in 40 years from now.
so the follow-up is: do we go to him, or do we try to get him here? Because I don't know what way is going to be quicker, crossing Fulton or crossing from Monthriard.
I think it just changes what we want to fight.
What flavor would you like to
according
fight
to according to our information, the mummy's not in the pyramid anymore. So we'd be going past a potentially empty pyramid, or we'd be wandering through the desert from the other side.
We would also be going through the remnants of the holy cities and whatever undead strike there.
True. But we might be able to find some stuff.
On the flip side, there's a literal fucking undead army coming from the east. Coming from the west. Is that right?
Vernon, does your patron talk to you about shit? Does she mention anything about them having a hard time holding back or anything like that?
I haven't really tried to talk to my patron. Oh. Is that a thing that I could do?
Well, you talked with your sword before.
I did, but I had my sword with me. What did I do? Did I talk to my tail? Hello?
Well, I mean, you tend to talk out of your ass sometimes.
Jenny, you don't need to try that hard attack out of your ass.
Ha!
There we go.
Hold up. Brock high five
Unicorn,
Zero.
if you can hear me, how are things going there? This is Vernon.
Your tail starts to wiggle.
Ah!
Oh, what's happening? I think I'm receiving something.
I think you got a fly.
And you
Tic-tac, not now. This might be important.
your eyes like glow, and you receive, and you actually see. Okay, so everyone else, what you see is Vernon just kind of stands there, and his eyes start glowing. Vernon, you're now standing in front of the Mistress of the Forest.
Oh, hello.
And she kind of bows a little bit in her unicorn way.
I just think that would work.
Hello, Vernon.
Hello.
I hope my powers have come of use to you.
They have actually. Oh my God, there's so many things to talk to you about. I wanted to thank you for the powers, but then I have more important questions right now. I don't know how much of the talking to the tail thing you got, but we're trying to get into Embrace. And we're trying to figure out the best way to go. And we're wondering how you're doing.
I'm doing first holds well. If you're worried about any advancement on River's Keep, it will not happen.
That's good. That's good.
The undead cannot pass through my forest.
That's very good.
As for your plan of attack, it would be wise to sail... How best to describe it? The peninsula that hangs in the middle of what remains of Embrace.
Where the pyramid is and all those things.
Pyramid.
Oh no, they're there. Okay. Yes. All right.
Oh, right. The original port town south of Aerta that we bypassed forever ago.
All right. Well, I could relay that to everyone. So other than the undead and all those things, are you all right? Everything good? Are you good?
Yes.
Good.
The Temple of Arranis grows stronger every day.
Wonderful. Sorry. Cat's trying to steal food.
Does something trouble you, Vernon?
A lot of things trouble me. I died fighting a dragon. That troubles me. There's a lot of undead. I don't know. I set out because I wanted to be like well regarded and like a noble and all those things. And now I'm a knight and all those things, and I still feel like I haven't done enough. I need to do something more. Didn't tell my father.
Do
off
you
that
feel
well.
you have not done enough?
I do. I feel like I could do more.
Or is it you feel others feel you have not done enough?
You know, now that I think about it, do you have a couch or something that I could like? A bit of both. I feel like I'm not living up to other people's expectations, but also not living up to my own expectations. I don't know if that's because I have high expectations or because I project my own high expectations onto others.
Can we hear Vernon's side of the conversation or not?
No. You just see
Okay.
him staring.
Okay.
But I'm trying really hard. You know, I'm trying so hard.
Yeah.
And I think that is the most important thing,
Well, thank you.
of course. I would not have trusted my powers with you, Vernon, had I not felt that you were wise and sold onto them and used them for good.
Thank you. Oh, that's... I've never been called wise before. That's good.
Yes. If you are truly worried about the undead, I can give you a small blessing.
Oh.
And she waves her horn and you feel something come over you. Kind of a warm feeling settle upon you. For your time in Embrus, you are resistant to necrotic damage.
Spicy.
Welcome to the club.
Good.
Yay, resistances.
Does he have a unicorn horn now?
No, that's
Go
level
now,
20. Vernon can wild
Carry
shape
the light
specifically
with
into
you.
unicorns.
And with that, you back into your existence.
Hello.
Hi.
What's up?
We should
What
go to the
happened?
peninsula. Who's got the map? It's over there.
This one?
No, this one.
Oh.
I
Right.
think.
Okay.
We were told by what's his face in Aerta that we should go there if we wanted a ship. We didn't go there. We went out
Right.
somewhere else.
Awkward. Hopefully we don't meet him as a zombie or something, and we're just like, oh, so sorry for not taking
No,
your
now you
advice.
see, if he was a zombie, that would make it much easier because we just.
Right. I mean, it's some sort of intelligent on
It'd be much worse if he was like a refugee living in
Oh.
like a destroyed building.
Well, I was thinking it'd be awful to have to apologize to him and then kill him.
Speaking
But
of
that would
Aerta,
also suck.
I wonder if Zed still has the crossbow that sings about Eric's mom every time he uses it.
Huh.
I imagine he probably sold that one.
I
Who's
did
Eric?
not forget about that.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine that being given to somebody at like a hunting party?
I'm not an efficient leader.
Absolute silence must be maintained. And we light up the shot.
Oh, that's
Eric's mom has got it
Oh,
going
no.
on.
Alright.
Definitely muffling the crossbow.
So I guess
I'll lose
Arranis,
no
if you want to,
gameplays.
I don't have a sending stone for Zed anymore. If you want to message him,
Yes. I have sending.
we're in
message.
the capital still, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Illianor,
so-
how much does it cost you
Hey.
to teleportation circle?
Why would I need a teleportation circle?
He could
'Cause we're-
teleport.
Because you. Oh, right. How much does it cost anything to teleport?
Oh. Cost me a
Okay.
7th level spell slot.
How many of those? How many times a day can you bamf us around?
Twice. With teleport.
Can I request to stop in River's Keep? And then we go to
Sure, provided we get a
Montreal.
rest in. After.
Yeah, I assume that we would go to Montreal, talk with Zed, give him time to prepare, and then go tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna be a nice sleep.
So
Some of us have family there.
we're all talking about moving around places. Did we forget that like an entire noble house is dead, and we don't know where the assassins are?
I don't think we forgot that. I think we're just
I figured that
There's
the king was
much
more vigilant than ever, and
bigger
we're going after the greater evil than her peons.
Yeah,
That's a
there's
word that
bigger
people
things
use,
at
right?
work here, Arranis.
I don't want to get distracted for a week's worth of time hunting down people when I could cut off the head of the snake.
Dragon.
Lizard shit.
Serpent.
also haven't forgotten about the entire country of rebellious half-elves.
So I would.
While we're bringing up other things that exist.
The Zawarans seem to be okay with us. What do people call us when they don't like us? Demi-humans?
Yes.
So,
Well, depending on who's talking to
We can-
depending on what species is talking to me, it's either elf or human.
or useless trash. I've heard that too.
I don't think you're useless trash. I think you're very useful.
I'm not talking about
You're
you
great.
specifically.
So
You're more of a junkin than useless junk.
Before we take part, I do have one affair that I would like to take care of. 2 affairs I'd like to take care of.
You've been having 2 affairs?
I was just thinking
How
that.
scandalous of you, Arranis.
That's not what
He is a bard.
That's not.
God damn it, people! You keep stealing my jokes.
There is more than one definition of affair, and you know exactly which one I meant. You
We don't.
fucks.
Do I? Do
The
I?
festival in the city.
I had such high hopes for you.
So how about we do this all? We do this
It's
all
a
in one
human
day.
side showing.
How about we do this all in one day? I teleport circle us back to River's Keep
hmm
after everything's done, and then we still have the 2 teleports to move to where we need to, so we can just take the rests and be a little more
Tell him to
ideal.
get ready. But, well, do you know how long it's going to take us to get to Erta by ship?
Why can't we
No.
just teleport there? You guys have been there, haven't you?
Spell slots?
Yes,
don't
but
have-
we would. I'd rather you have the ability to, like, blow stuff up with that high level shit.
I
than
thought we
just have
were
us move around.
teleport because if I thought we were getting a rest in at some point.
We're getting arrested.
Yeah,
I thought we were resting
Because
at Monthriarch, then
it-
going up.
that was what I wanted to do. But Arranis all of a sudden, Arranis wants to be speedy as opposed to sitting still for a year and building off of a gigantic building from scratch. So
This is brought to you by
I want to get
Strongholds
back.
and
I want to
Followers.
get back. I want to get back to building the entire building from scratch.
I like the entire building from scratch. It's magical scratch. Tasty magical scratch.
The best type
So-
of scratch. Anyway, we can
it
do that
takes
if
us-
we want
if
to.
If it takes us more than a day to get to Embers by boat, then we'll be able to rest on the ship and you can
Mhm.
fuck shit up more easily tomorrow.
Hooray.
I just wasn't sure how long we were on the water.
Now,
Go take care of your stuff.
so, Mike,
Mhm.
what do I know about the Red Run family?
That is an excellent question. Give me a history check.
Yeah, I figured. And then I'd also like to know if. I'll ask that. I'll ask that in a more appropriate moment. I still have inspiration uses.
I'll rinse it.
I'm level 15. I will add a D12.
Arranis is finally into himself at a high enough degree.
18.
Oh shit, a D12.
I'm more interested in knowing about the current members and who was an upstanding citizen.
They were only a significant family in that Old Red Run was a professor.
Okay.
After his passing, they were just kind of like, yeah, it's the Red Run family.
Da-da-da-da.
So there's. I don't know any.
They weren't significant.
Okay.
They were a minor house, and after their basically their page, they became a footnote,
Okay.
which was the reason that the other Red Run was trying to make dealings so he could be in a more advantageous position.
Would my knowledge of would my since I worked with the bastard, I find it unlikely that I didn't do some looking into the family to try and fuck something up for him previously. Is there anyone that I couldn't get any sort of dirt on in particular?
Make a dignity
Or-
check.
Yeah.
Nothing really. Again, they were just relatively insignificant.
Yeah. I'm gonna go find the current head of the house or heir to it, the body thereof. Even if it is a minor house.
All right. Well, considering the most of it was actually wiped out in that.
Yeah. Did they burn the bodies too?
Well, the bodies have since been entombed.
Already?
Yeah, this was a really quick, they went through and just. So
Yeah,
the guards were like, oh fuck.
But they've already been put into a tomb, and there's nobody that's being taken away still.
They're not, okay, so they're not entombed, so to speak. They have been removed. They're in police custody essentially at this point.
Okay, I'm gonna go find the police then.
All right, they're in guard custody,
Guard custody. Sorry.
which goes back to the captain of the guard. Who is very busy, and basically the succinct answer you get from the various people are, yes, Lord Arranis, we will get to talking to you as soon as we can. We understand that you probably have important issues, but as you can tell, so do we.
I will cast Charm Person on him.
Okay, so you're not
not
talking directly to him. You're talking to a couple of his underlings.
This has a time limit on it. I will be getting this done today. Whether I would rather it be a pleasant experience. I would much prefer
Fine.
not to do the whole Lord Arranis title thing. If we could just skip to the point, I can be in and out in an hour.
Fine. See if you can. So they eventually do manage to. You actually do sit there for a good 30 minutes, just kind of sitting there twiddling your thumbs, waiting for anyone to call you in. And eventually you are called in to the captain of the guard, who says, Lord Arranis, I apologize for the wait. You understand that we are currently in a very difficult situation.
Yes.
My time is very limited, and I hate to rush this meeting. I will gladly meet with you
No.
in more detail later.
Okay.
Let's try to keep this brief.
Interested in the bodies of the Redrun family, particularly.
What you do on your time is up to you, good sir.
Ugh.
I'm not
in the mood. I'm not in the mood for slights at the moment.
My fault.
I
apologize, my lord.
I'd like to see the morgue, and I'd like to see the heir to the family that was not disowned recently.
Fair. All right. He quickly scrawls up a note and puts a seal on it. Bring this down. This should get you access.
And I will rush rather quickly to go and do that.
Okay. And the guards that are sitting there doing all various different sorts of paperwork and whatnot. And, yes, Lord Arranis.
I need to see the current legitimate heir to the Redrun family, whom you have stored away.
I can't let you in without authorization.
Yes, this authorization.
Oh, and he looks it over.
I've got an appointment to meet, and I'm guessing so do you. Can I have my hour or no?
Yes, my apologies, sir. And he rolls up the paper and stuffs it in his pocket, and gets out his key ring and that one, not that one. My apologies, sir. I'm sorry. I'm just
Cast enhance ability.
I'm not going to burn. I will not be burning down the door.
And he opens it up and lets you in.
Do I find the body? Please.
Give me an investigation.
Yes, I think I do.
Yes, you do.
Close.
It takes you a few minutes.
AC 22.
There's a lot of them. You notice that this room is very cold. You have definitely gone down further into the ground and actually into part of the mountain that Relden proper is built nearby. So this acts essentially as a way to keep these bodies preserved.
Right. So I'm gonna go up to the body. I'm gonna take it out of the cabinet it's in, or whatever. Or
it's wrapped in it's just basically wrapped in a cloth.
I'm gonna de-wrap the cloth.
All right.
And now I need a ruling from you on spell.
Okay.
If let's say a soul is not willing, does the material component still get consumed?
Is it speak with dead?
It does not speak with dead.
You're casting resurrection, aren't you?
Maybe.
Resurrection. Let me see. A touched a creature that's been dead for no more than a century did not die of old age. That's dead. If the soul is free.
Okay, maybe I had a little more time than
I'm going to say no.
Okay.
It will not consume it.
Just in case. Okay, so that was just in case. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to resurrect the air here.
Okay. So you begin your ritual, and everything's going normal. And you place the diamond on to focus it, and it begins to light up, and then fizzles. Like the light just kind of dims.
Do I know the reason the spell failed?
Make an Arcana.
As to whether or not the soul is free or the soul is not willing.
It's like pushing daisies.
There's something blocking the soul from coming back.
Ooh.
Somebody's got some soul gems.
Either it's an unwilling soul, or it is blocked.
Yeah, so it's blocked.
It could be either. You just know that the soul isn't in it. That's why the spell is failing.
Well, yeah. I was hoping to get which of those two.
Yeah.
You're old 4.
Hard turn.
It's been
at
not
this
a good
point.
day for my rolls. That's why I just have all my skills at plus 14.
Yeah, basically. Jesus. Fucking jack of all trades over here.
My next character will make everyone else roll except for me. So
Light's coming back. No.
So I will instead. So I will just take a few extra moments, and I'm just gonna kind of weep for a bit, and then eventually I'm gonna collect my stuff and
Rewrap the body.
rewrap the body. Go.
Hmm.
Thank the morgue keeper, whatever his name
Yes,
is,
sorry for the inconvenience, sir.
for his time, and then I'm gonna just kind of leave. And I'll come back to everybody else. At least I don't have to buy a new diamond.
Hey. Well, where were you? We've been getting stuff ready over here.
I needed to try and
He's
write
fine.
something that's wrong.
Oh,
He's
well,
good. He's good.
I'm glad that you're done. You know, so,
I feel like it's probably best I don't pry in this situation.
yeah, you know, as long as you're not doing anything like dropping ridiculous amounts of money or something like that, you know, I think it's all fine.
Yeah, but I mean, if you want to talk about whatever you are clearly sort of cry-faced about, just let me know.
Maybe later.
Alright.
Let's get us there,
Sure.
and then we can.
You got a little, your nose is running. You got a little thing.
I actually got my nose. It was almost a good day.
Oh.
Day's not over yet.
The best day is yet to come.
Sure. Whatever.
Now, I will use a message spell. For Zed. Zed, it's Arranis. Don't worry.
Yep.
Let's see. There we go.
There's
We need you for a quest. Fate of the world is at stake. We're coming to pick you up.
Okay. When is the fate of the world never at stake?
I can't actually respond to that without casting another spell. So I'm not gonna. You're just gonna be left hanging on that one.
He knows what's up.
Mm.
Unlike Seven, he knows how message and sending stones work.
Respond to this message.
You can respond to this message.
So.
All right, so
All right.
go to River's Keep first. I'm just gonna, as per usual with any massive life or death situations, Throck goes and talks and get berated by Grace for a little bit before she says, "Okay, yeah, no, you'll be fine. Or it's okay. You can do what you got to do."
She's a very understanding woman.
Yes, but she likes to get in what she did out, what she wants to get out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she gives you a good dressing down about really again with this.
Why are you
know,
out of this adventuring
I
thing?
knew what I was getting into. Fine.
Why don't we ever go anywhere
Maybe
nice?
back something nice.
Why don't we
And
have
she
fun?
reminds you of the silver tail accessory that you gave her.
Way back when, in like session
Yeah.
3.
Uh,
Well, I'll see what I can find in the desert. Maybe lightning will hit the ground and turn it into glass.
I can arrange that.
Shut up.
Oh.
Check in on Mika, obviously. I have her give a brief demonstration of everything she's been learning from Cammy. And then also from, I assume Grace is also showing her some stuff.
Yeah.
And then I
she's
take
actually-
her to go buy sweets.
Yeah, she's actually getting pretty good with dual wielding.
Oh boy.
She's not perfect. Like there's like her form definitely needs work, but you're like, my form needs work too. But I don't really rely on form.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
You're-
she's like 10, so
You're an instinct fighter. She's actually trying.
yeah. Barak, I'm assuming, is a little bit bitter. And I take all of them to go get some sweets before we head out to pick up Zed.
They all greatly enjoy that.
Totally not buying
You have
my
to
children's
take-
affection as an absent father. It's okay.
You have to take the swords away from Mika at a certain point because she's trying to attack the pigeons.
That's okay. During our downtime,
I don't know that I would.
She has
Pigeons
little
suck.
wooden swords.
Rats of the sky.
Crush them.
Yeah, basically.
Crush the
sky!
sky.
Like goes to like stab him with the wooden sword.
That's my girl.
Brock just kind of goes with his big fucking meaty toddler hands.
Meaty toddler.
Kids in the
hands,
blanket
good.
fingers.
Yeah, really.
He doesn't have sausage fingers like an adult half orc tiefling yet. Oh god.
He's some kind of hybrid. Even Grace is trying to figure it out.
I'd like to
She's
think he has
"Hey,
little nubs of horns. No tail, but just little nubs of horns.
Yeah, they're trying to figure that out because he's let some time to show. He doesn't really have the orc tusks either.
Does he have tiefling fangs?
No, you can't tell. He doesn't have any teeth yet.
You've made a human. Congratulations.
It all canceled out.
I've made a
we'll
cambion.
call him a halfling.
Human.
Yeah,
Uncrushable
crushed
figure.
it. Yes. Fucking love it.
Dragon Age.
Dragon Age is so stupid. I love it.
Oh, boy.
As is tradition, he threw a goat at my door.
Yeah.
All right, I'm good to go. Unless anybody else has anything they need to do in River's Keep.
I'm going to add another story with using programmed illusion in the bedroom.
Oh.
So what I've been doing during downtimes is spending my 6th level spell slot to program little 10-minute stories that you can ask for by name,
Cute.
and it will play out the story using an illusion.
Nate the Snake Part
Well,
1, Nate the Snake Part 2, Nate the Snake Part
3,
3.
4, 5, and 6.
As long as it doesn't malfunction like the holodeck did multiple times.
Oh,
Jesus
God.
Christ.
Oh,
Well, thankfully, it is only an illusion, and it can't do any damage at all.
I don't know. That sounds like a
Yes,
start for.
That's what
safety
you
protocol.
think.
The holodeck safety protocol.
Which, by the way, I have to wonder what's going on in Minist,
Nope, I don't want that at all.
because like I cast program illusion to create an instance of a giant running around.
The legend of the unkillable giant.
So I have to imagine that once in a while, like all of a sudden, this giant will appear and play the illusion, and they have no fucking clue. They're just used to it at this point.
Ugh.
Because it doesn't dispel. It stays. It stays.
Mm.
It stays until they find the spot where I cast the spell and dispel it. And I don't remember that. It was probably under some fucking rock.
Wayward
Probably.
rock.
Yeah. So I'm gonna make sure that the story that I pick this time does not involve aberrations from beyond the Nether Realm, because oh my god, did that not work out well for us last time with that whole incident with the frog.
The giant two-headed froghemoth.
Seven-headed frog.
Poisonous seven-headed froghemoth. All right, and then I take it you go to
Yes.
Illianor's hut.
No.
We can just go to
teleporting directly to
Montriarch.
Montriarch.
Okay.
I think Illianor's been there at once, at least.
Probably.
In his lifetime,
At least.
hopefully.
Yeah.
All right,
Been
let me
around for a
just let me find it. Where is it? Aha. Okay.
Bam.
Whoa, hold on.
All right, it's one of those spells where the card takes up more room than the entirety of the chat log.
All of text.
Oh no.
What?
What?
How familiar are you with this place?
Let's see here. It's a place you've been very often.
Okay. So I rolled a D100.
Yeah. It's either very familiar or seen casually.
Quick!
think
While he's casting the spell, do we have something that makes us think of Montriarch?
A postcard. The
Zed?
postcard from Montriarch that I've been carrying around this entire time.
Oh no.
Do I have something?
Oh no, this is a
Do I
postcard from
have
Embers.
something? Did I have a setting stone for Zed in my bag of holding? Let's see. No. Okay.
Use sending to get directions for teleport. Like where should we come out? By the coffee shop.
I mean, we could just teleport to my hut and then walk there.
That would be easy. Well, how long is it going to take us to walk?
Well, hold on. You already cast the spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of already happened.
Let's see, I've been in that area for years. Yeah, I'd say it's very familiar.
Well, I've got some good news.
We're in Torrentera.
You are in Torrentera.
Yay!
That's bad news.
Where?
We're right here.
We're in the
You're
wildlands.
right there. And you, in fact, land in the water.
Oh dear.
You're about 43 miles off.
Well, that's not the worst.
No.
Where's the shore?
About 43 miles off. No.
No, I was going to say like a 5-minute swim that way. If everyone can
Okay.
make me an athletics check.
I'd love to.
I'm going to elect
I'll enter
to...
a rage and do it with advantage.
I'm going to
Well, you
fly.
have to make your first athletics check just to keep like afloat.
I'm going to cast
Okay.
fly.
Oh no.
Then you can start casting spells.
I'm going... Okay. I am also going to cast
Who else?
fly.
Who else
Aera
wants to be
can-
flying?
Aera can fly.
Again,
So
because you were not expecting to land in water, you have to kind of like recover. So Throck, you're like, yeah, I'm good with this.
She can water walk, can't she?
Illianor, you are just like, what?
Yeah, she's unarmored, so she could technically water walk.
Oh, Jeff,
She can ninja run over water.
we're in water now.
I need one
We
from
teleported and we're off
Arranis.
target.
I'm flying.
I'll be a minute.
No, you land in the water first, and then you fly.
Yes, I do land in the water. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you have to because you weren't expecting to land in the water. You've got to
Okay, sorry, I misinterpret. I thought that I can cast spells to not do this. So athletics, not acrobatics.
athletics. Yeah, just to
fuck.
stay afloat.
Hey!
Hey, you make it. Now you can cast fly.
Do you have a negative modifier to your strength?
No. Yes.
I do.
Then I was gonna say, how do you have a 0?
Vernon, you're okay.
Jack of all
Jack
trades.
of all trades. Oh, I didn't know that you
Aaron,
had
you're
that bad of a
So
strength
you're
mod.
all fine except for Illianor, who's just frantically flailing, trying to
He's
stay
old. It's
afloat.
okay.
Gonna flap
Lift him up.
down. Oh, okay. I'm
Just
not
have to
above
pull
the
him
water. I'm trying to swim. Got it. Yeah, I'll help.
And then
All
we
right,
fly.
I'm gonna have you make an attack roll, just to be able to grab him.
Oh, okay.
Are you trying to hit my armor class?
Yes.
17.
Well,
Cast shield.
I'm a little frustrated.
Don't touch me!
I'm gonna, not being careful for my own well-being, I'm gonna recklessly dive in the water and try to grab him and pull him up.
This will ironically make it easier for me to grab you if I need to.
21.
All right.
Okay.
So you managed
10
to
points of
pull him.
damage.
I need you to make a strength check.
Just get me up so I can see the shore.
All right, Illianor, make another athletics with advantage.
Okay. I'm old.
Whew.
Oh, I'm
right.
not that old.
You managed to make it up. Pull yourself
Okay, so
up.
it's just the initial shock of landing in the water that threw me.
Also, who wants
Go!
to
And I throw him. No. Thrown the 5-foot swim all the way to the shore. No.
who wants the secondary uses of fly?
Well, Arranis already said he's using it, so I guess that would go to Illianor and myself.
Yeah.
Oh, so between the two of us, we can cover all the non.
That'd be... Zoom.
All right. So
Era's-
you are able to fly.
Yeah, Era's gonna
Aaron,
do
you
that
across
thing.
the water.
Yeah, that thing with the geese do. I'm gonna use step in the wind to run across the water and just as my wings dry off. I take flight.
Yeah, and eventually you do make it to the shore, and there's a very confused fisherman just.
You saw nothing.
Oh, fuck!
Coming.
I gotta stop smoking PGP.
How are you agreeing to participate in MK Ultra's
It's PCP stands for Pixie Crack Punch.
I get it.
So we can fly. We have a 60-foot fly speed for at least an hour. That should cut our time down a little bit for the 48-mile hike.
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially
it
because we
takes
can move
you
twice as
about-
fast.
It takes you about a day to reach Montriarch.
Right.
Great.
Note to self,
Let me
become more familiar
Mark
with
that
this
off
place.
on the calendar.
If I knew a thief, I'd say steal a bar sign. That'd probably and then use that when you have to come visit.
We'll just take a twig from here. It'll be fine.
Too bad he's an assassin. Wait.
Huh.
Alright.
So you
Zed.
do make it to Montriarch.
Zed.
And you find it is actually quite a nice city, actually, when it's not being run by brutal dictators.
And on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on fire.
Zed.
A lot of people are running around and happy and actually enjoying themselves. And there in the town square, you actually see Zed's armor. it's very distinctly his armor.
Oh
Like
shit,
it's
he's
not
dead.
static, it is his armor, and it's on like a big pedestal,
He's
Like-
dead.
on a stand.
I messaged him. He's not
I
dead.
made a memorial for him.
He died since you talked to him.
Zed!
What?
Put that shit on. We gotta go.
Oh yeah, you're right. He's right there.
Hello, Zed.
Sorry about that.
What is it now?
Arranis,
man.
did your message not go through? Have you checked your voicemails?
He said something about the end of the world again.
Yeah, that's about it.
We need the sun.
We're
We
gonna go
need
take
you.
out some undead fucks. You in?
Oh hell yeah! And you see Zed just extend his arm out, and the sun mace just flies into his hand. Let's do this.
Ah, that is cool as shit, man.